Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Case Corner. Please enjoy the video. Like and subscribe. Good morning, everyone. It is the next morning. It is 10:16. I've already had breakfast and fed Maggie and Jill Silverstein. I took my meds. I scrolled on my phone for a little bit, and then I answered a message because I had sent a message to somebody that works in the same building but a different area of the building I have an interview for, or at least did work there. So I was responding back to their message. And then I'm getting ready to edit my video. Like, it's just uploading into... It's there, but like it's downloading the videos. It says it's downloading from iCloud, and then I can do the editing. I also refilled my water, so I have some normal water and I have some Gatorade. So I do have a bit of a headache, so I'm trying to drink a little extra water today. But I also had to clean this cup out, so I'm doing that. I woke up early this morning. I woke up at like 7:38, I think it was, when I checked my phone. But I didn't have to wake up until 9. So I just ended up scrolling on my phone. I don't even remember what I was scrolling. And then I realized it was 9, like it was a few minutes after 9. And then I went upstairs. So yeah, this is just about to upload, so I'm gonna get that edited. And then I'm trying to decide. I have my little work project bag, or at least this just has the yarn I'm currently working on. Or at least that, like, I'm more focused on. I do have a couple projects in my actual work bag. I have, let me get it and I'll come back. So I got it. This is the yarn bag I have. The handle did break, like, not long after I got it, so I do at least either want to get a new one of this, or maybe get one that I can also put my knitting stuff in, because like my needles and stuff, because this doesn't really give you a lot of space. Like, this Velcro doesn't work in the front. Right now in the front I normally keep my little pouch for my knitting. So it says knitting, sewing needles, ribbon, scissors, thread, like small little bits of string. So I have like a small little pouch, little thing of string, and my round needles in here. So I normally keep that here with in the front. I have a bag. This is from a Rainbow Loom set, but I use it for making bracelets. But I keep them so that I can use them for my knitting loom, because some projects ask you to mark out certain spaces so you remember which space is a different stitch. This is just a bag of random thread. I don't know why. I think I kept it so that if a project needed a little extra thread. or I kept it as like for stitch marking or whatever, but now I have stitch markers. So I don't know. I could probably just throw that out. To be honest. That's what I have in there. I also keep my crochet pouch in here too. But I'm currently using my crochet pouch more often. I just have a bit of this yarn. It's Premier Just Chanel-y. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. But I got it because I wanted to make a wreath last year. And this literally is called Berry, which would be perfect for making little berries on it. But I didn't get the wreath shape thing. And at the time I didn't have green either, so. At least not a lot of green. They also have hold on, I have a couple of projects. I have this ball of thread. I need to wrap this up. I can do it after. I need to straighten out this knot. This is supposed to be a French market bag that I started to work on. I've actually made a version similar to the granny square that I'm making. With this yarn. It's upstairs because I tried to sell it at a yard sale. And nobody was interested. At least at that time, because maybe the right person didn't come that would have bought it. I did sell some tarot cards I had. That's all I sold. So yeah, this is for French market bag, and then the other project I have in here, I think this is supposed to be a headband. I can't remember. I think this is supposed to be a headband. That's all I have in here currently. And then I have a couple of labels of yarn. For yarn. I'm gonna figure out what to do with that, but yes, this is my actual work bag that my mom got for me. But I might get a new one so that I can actually organize my knitting needles now that I have a couple sets of knitting needles. I don't really need one for the crochet hooks, although maybe I can put more commonly used ones in there. Oh, that's the wrong spot. There's my little crochet pouch. It's like I have these ones, and then I have one more pair, plus I have the round. Take these out. Use pink. I can probably put back. Take out some of this. Oh, and then I have this set of knitting needles. Where's my pouch? Oh, there, right at the bottom. I've showed this in other content. This is my little crochet pouch. So it comes with scissors, a set of crochet hooks, plus I have a few miscellaneous ones that I've gotten when I first started. A little thing of needles. So yeah, these are just a few of the miscellaneous. And then it comes with a bunch of stitch markers. These are just a couple of them. So yeah, the loose ones I can maybe put in, or my more commonly main ones. I don't know. Or I just make it a different version of this. I do like this pattern, but the Velcro didn't last very long. Like, I can't get it to stay. Just pops open with the weight of the... Actually, it seems okay right now. Maybe because I don't have everything in it. When I have this in there, I do like that. Yeah, see, it just popped out. Something about it won't allow it to stick. Anyway, then carrying on. I'm going to, I think my video, yep, it's uploaded, so I'm gonna go edit that. And then I'm gonna decide if I'm gonna read. I did do some reading last night. I think I've said in a vlog. I don't think I read any more of his today. I do need to read some more of Chris's. So I might do that. But I did read several pages into chapter 7 of For Whom the Bell Tolls. And I did read a couple pages in Malala's book. But I'm still in the introduction of Chris's. So I'll probably try and read some more. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do that now or if I'm going to do that later on. But I got a few minutes to decide. My sister and I also do have to watch I think one more episode of Allegiance and 2 episodes of The Rookie. So we can get caught up before another episode gets aired. So yeah, I'm gonna edit this vlog, and the vlog I'm gonna post today, and I will update you guys all later with anything else. So I started my laundry. My sister switched it over when she was putting hers in, and then I've done 2 of our 3 bathrooms so far. I'm about to finish up the 3rd, and then I can add the mop head and start her laundry for her. And then I'll come back and sort out what I'm gonna do next. I finished all 3 bathrooms, and I started my sister's laundry, and I grabbed mine, so I'm about to get my laundry put away, and then I can go from there. So I finished the granny square. I did mess up on one spot. I had added some chain stitches right here. I got confused. The chain is what you're supposed to do for a corner, but it was too early for it. For some reason, I guess I might have thought I was at the corner because then I missed it somewhere else. And one of these reds. And one of the reds I didn't add one. So I had to makeshift one. I can't see where it is. But yeah, it is done, and I think I'm gonna take a break from crocheting now. For at least the rest of the day. I also just made some lunch. I just have a salami sandwich, and I've been watching. Who do I have paused? Fly with K currently paused. Although I actually just finished, so I will need to find something else. I watched Rebecca Rogers and Sean and Andrew and Clancy Burke, and then Misha, some Monty Mater. I actually do want to watch her podcast. I still need to watch that. So yeah, I'm gonna eat my lunch and put my crochet away, and then I'll probably read a bit later for a little while, and then watch some shows. So I decided to look at this book, but it's called The Land of Stories, and then the Ultimate Book Hugger's Guide. But I find out they don't actually have I should look at this part. That will help me with my writing. So I'll read that after. But most of it's just like tips and stuff. They don't actually... It doesn't have any of the stories in this one. But this one, I just saw that they had a section of... it's written by Chris Colfer. And he has a list of 10 tips for writers. So I'm going to read that for my own writing. That I sometimes try to do. Like I have 4 or 5 books I've started that I haven't finished. So I'm going to quickly read that. And then I fell asleep for a while. It's nearly 5 now. I did listen to about an hour and an hour and 4 minutes and 30 seconds of this hour and a half, 26 hour and 31 minute, 26 second episode of, this was Highway to Hell from Monty Mater about skinwalkers and Navajo Nation. And then she has one that she did an interview with somebody for Flipping Tables. So I'm gonna watch that after, and then maybe I'll watch some shows. But I'm gonna read the first 10 tips, and then after I finish these podcasts, I might watch a show, at least one episode of a show, and then I might do some of my own reading. So I'm gonna do that, and I will update you later. So I finished I think I've already said, I finished the washrooms, and I put away my laundry. And I just had some more water, and I've done a few more stitches of this. I'm just checking in on my game. Try and upgrade it some more. And I don't know if I'll do more crochet today. I'll probably just finish this one. I don't know if I'm gonna if I'm gonna continue today, if I'm gonna start the next one. So I kind of rather read or watch shows. Like, I realized I need to get caught up on 911 Nashville's. I haven't watched, I think, a few episodes, so I might. Plus, I still have Allegiance and Rookie. So, I might take a break from crocheting after this for a day or two. Maybe I'll do some diamond art, but I might take a break and read and pick a color. Watch shows. Okay, that's done. Just waiting for the ad to play through to collect the money. Sorry, I'm doing my upgrades. Just added a little bit to bathroom of a prison. A couple more showers and the sink and toilet and hair dryer. A hand dryer. Oh, I should have collected some money so that I can build the next cell. The more cells I add, the more inmates I have, the more I can upgrade other stuff. So I still need to add laundry so they can get clean clothes. I don't know if I'm gonna have time though, because like it ends tomorrow night. So okay, perfect. I got enough to upgrade the next one. Okay, so I'm gonna keep crocheting and I'll update you guys all later. And so what have I been doing? I've been watching Monty Mater. I finished her Navajo video, Skinwalker Navajo. I'm watching her Flipping Tables podcast, which is with Kendall Wild. I ended up crocheting. I started my second heart. And then my mom just gave me the yarn that she wants me to start my niece's heart for her quote. She might actually have me do 4 smaller ones for each around the corner, but not quite the corner. But we'll see as they start more of the second color. And yeah, I'm just about to go back to YouTube. I do need to finish reading that tip section of that. I got distracted and didn't read it, so I will do that as well. So yeah, I'll update you guys all later. So I have just been watching YouTube. I did finish the first row of the heart for my niece's blanket, and at dinner my mom had told me she bought an infinity loom and yarn, and she would like me to make her a shawl, so I have got the first row of that going. I did the cast on. First row of cast on. I just have to do the second part of it. So it's just one knot on each right now, except the end peg only has the one, has a couple, because I've already switched it to go back through. So I'm just trying to make sure that it's obvious that I don't do this one peg. They don't want you to do the final peg so that it doesn't become a big tube. Instead of a flat piece of work. So I've started that, but I've still been watching Monty on and off. I have like 15 minutes left of that, so I think I'm gonna finish that, and then I'll probably read for a bit before I head to bed. I've already brushed my teeth. I just have to change into my pajamas. And I'll talk to you all in the next one, I think. I don't think I'll film anything else, or I'll want to film anything else. So I'm gonna end it here, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good night. Thanks for watching my video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.